Hello everyone. Today, our channel opens a new emotional chapter in the fascinating story of James, the CEO, and his beloved wife, Diep. Last time, amid challenges, tears, and misunderstandings, the two finally exchanged vows in an intimate ceremony. Their joy was further enhanced by the arrival of a chubby, adorable baby boy, the embodiment of the love they had cherished for so long. Since the birth of their son, James's love for Diep has only grown deeper. Every night, he would rush home to hug his wife and children, enjoying the simple, priceless moments of family happiness. Their small family seemed invincible. Even James's mother, who had been secretive due to Diep's humble background, had softened. She doted on her grandson and looked at Diep with warm, sincere gratitude. Meanwhile, Diep, her strength shining quietly, returned to the old garden every morning. Amid the new shoots and the morning light, she found solace. When James was at work, she tended to the lush greenery, pruning the leaves, watering the plants, reconnecting with the peace of her childhood. Whenever she could, she accompanied James to the office or the construction site, absorbing everything: business negotiations, managing employees, even though she had no formal training in economics or business. She grew, she observed, she longed to be by his side, not just at the dinner table, but also by his side in the conference room. James often reassured her, "You don't have to understand everything. Just being with me makes me strong enough to endure anything." But Diep envisioned more than that. She longed to be his true companion. Alas, no peaceful story remains intact. Into their peaceful world enters Trang, a shrewd, calculating man who has secretly admired James for years. She is drawn not only by his charm or leadership, but by his good fortune that arouses her desire. In her eyes, Diep, a young, provincial boy, is an unworthy choice, a passing fancy that will soon be regretted. So when James and Diep marry and have children, Trang's jealousy flares. She begins to secretly and dangerously plot to destroy their happiness. The fatigue of childbirth, postpartum exhaustion, and sleepless nights are easy targets in Trang's twisted mind. Trang maliciously thinks that all men are attracted to beauty. Sooner or later James will fall. Seizing the opportunity, Trang concocted scenarios of the two of them being together: fake emergencies, discreet work issues, staged group meetings, always ensuring that the two of them were the only ones present. Trang dressed deliberately seductively, spoke sweetly, touched seemingly harmlessly. She staged chance encounters in parking lots, coffee shops, even the mall, only to whisper innuendos. "It's been so long since you've been home, are you okay?" But Trang underestimated the power of James and Diep's relationship. One day, after another flirtation, James confronted her calmly and firmly. I know what you're doing. I'm a married man. I love my wife. If you respect me, keep our relationship professional. That blunt and firm rebuke hit Trang hard. Her self-esteem was shattered, and in return, her simmering resentment intensified. Undeterred, Trang continued her plan, this time involving her mother. A longtime friend of James's mother, Trang's mother showed concern. But when their afternoon conversation turned to family matters, she subtly undermined Diep, reminding James's mother that Diep did not come from a wealthy family, questioning her ability to support him in his business, implying that she could not keep a man. But James's mother, calm and stoic, replied with conviction, "Diep may not be rich, but she has qualities I value more: sincerity, unconditional love. I love her like my own daughter. I will always protect her." Those words pierced the plot and shattered the plan. Trang and her mother left, her eyes burning with suppressed rage. But Trang was not done yet. She found Diep alone in the garden. With a gentleness that bordered on harmless, she wove a web of lies. That James had recently spent an intimate evening with her, but hid the truth so as not to hurt Diep's feelings after the birth of her child. That James was torn between duty and love. "If you love him," she whispered venomously, "let him go. Let him live with the one he truly loves, with me." Diep was speechless. Every memory, James's late-night care, his quiet devotion, crumbled under the weight of doubt. Her heart shattered, her spirit collapsed. Without a word, she returned to James's mother's arms, then slipped away to the humble house she had called home, her safe haven from this storm. Alone, she collapsed to the floor and wept, her soul crushed under the poison of deception. When James returned and found Diep gone, he was devastated. Her absence, the utter silence, had turned his world upside down. He searched everywhere: the park, his favorite coffee shop, the bakery where they used to eat together, and finally drove instinctively to Diep's old house. There, in the soft twilight, he found her, crouched on the doorstep, tears welling up in her eyes. He held her close, his voice trembling. "I am sorry. Did I hurt you that deeply? I was so afraid of losing you." Diep sobbed beside him. "Why, James? Why did you betray me?" He looked at her pain and said, "I never betrayed you. Everything you heard was Trang's lie. I rejected her. I only loved you." The sincerity in his words broke the storm of doubt. As the truth unraveled, they sat together on the porch, talking through their fears, misunderstandings, and tears, until the walls between them collapsed. The next morning, Diep returned home to James and the embrace of her mother-in-law, who tearfully promised, "I'm sorry I didn't understand how much you've been through." From now on, I'll always be here. I'm retiring, so you and James can be together. Go, work with him, side by side. Diep, overcome with emotion, felt, for the first time since the storm began, the warmth of unwavering love, the refuge of family. Meanwhile, Trang watched from afar, her features contorted with rage. Her plan had failed. In her damaged mind, Diep was to blame. If I can't have James, she hissed, then none of you will live in peace. And so, the next chapter unfolds, a fight for love, loyalty and survival.